Hello Lolas, welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click the bell to be a part of the notification squad. I am here with Jasmina, and you guys may cannot see her, but I have Jasmina in my arms. This is my this is my favorite in my collection. Like, it just, there's no other favorite like her. So just wanted to sit down and do a sit down chat with you guys, and I wish I had grabbed her binky, but I didn't. Did I? It's okay. So wanted to talk to you guys. So first of all, I want to know who is all hyped up and excited about going to these doll shows that are coming up. I believe the Rose is in May, so which is next month. And then we have the Dolls of the World in June. So crazy thing is that I am was pretty much set to go to the doll show, had everything pretty much in order. But now I am not, like, all of a sudden it's like I'm losing the excitement to actually go to the doll show. I've had a lot of things happen with me personally, so I'm like really feeling like I may just back out. So I already have my room booked and all that stuff, but I do have it where I can get a refund up to a certain point. So I was like, maybe I'll just get a refund on that and just wait to do the travel. But then the other part of me feel like I might regret it and be like sad that I didn't go. So I don't know, but that's where I'm at. I'm kind of thinking of not going all of a sudden. As I mentioned before, I am going to be painting dolls strictly just to sell for the remainder of the year. And I will, share them as they become available. I really hate that. I should have adjusted my camera so you guys, there you go. You guys can see her the whole time. I've been really busy, and so I haven't been posting. Like, I normally will post, throughout the day, here and there on my Facebook pages, on Instagram. Like, I'll constantly like upload pictures and stuff like that. I haven't been doing that because I've just been so busy and brooding like for hours and hours and hours and hours. And it's crazy because I thought that this baby head was not that big, but once I start rooting, I'm like, oh my gosh, this head just like feel like it's like a taller head. But I know it's not that big. But also I realized that I was rooting a little bit more closer together. So because the baby's gonna have curly hair, I was thinking like I wanted to make sure the baby have full hair and not as sparse or space or whatever. Sometimes I like my babies to have like a thin, loose, like wavy curl where it's like not a whole lot of hair, but the head is full. Like, it's not no bald spots or nothing like that, if that makes sense. But this baby, I was trying to give like nice locks of curls because mom said she wanted, she didn't want like a little bit of hair. So, so that's, so that's where I'm at. That's where I've been. Trying to think. For my personal collection, the only, which, Leela is not necessarily my personal collection. I just hadn't decided to sell her before now. So, Leela is the only baby that I think will, be from the babies that I already have painted. If I had to sell babies out for my personal collection, I don't really even know who I would be able to part with without being so, you know, feeling uneasy. Because I have Joy Raya, and I kind of really don't want to part with her because she's already a sold out baby, so it's not like I could just go get that kid again. But that's really all I have, because Jasmina spot here with me is like Phoebe. She's gonna be one that's gonna be here like forever, ever, ever. So she won't be going anywhere. Like this one is not up for sale, baby. Not even an option. I want to finish rooting her so bad. Let me see how much I got. Oh, I still got a nice little piece back here. But at least like all her front, for the most part, is done. And she's an example of how I like rooted her, like where it's not like overly thick, but thick enough. But yeah, that rooting take up so much time. I'm trying to think of what else I've been looking at other sculpts too, and so I am I am planning on, I will put this out there, that I am planning on painting more Neely sculpts to put for sale. So if you are one of those people that wanted a Neely painted by me, I would say don't run off and buy another one. Just hold tight, because I have that in my plans of rotation of the amount of babies that I am going to paint before the year is out. So I will have another Neely before the year is out for sale. Gender, not sure, simply because I do plan to paint another boy and a girl, but I don't know which one that I will hold back for my personal. But I won't paint my personal probably until next year. So that's pretty much it. I do have some other kits that will be different that I haven't painted before. We'll be hopefully getting some in from different sculptors that I've not painted sculpts before. It's just, I don't know when. But, you know, I don't know, like, skin tones. I don't know any details of nothing right now because I haven't done it. And until they, like, reach me, get in my hand, I look at them, start working. Even then, sometimes I'm aiming for one thing and they turn out to be something totally different. So that's that. I was asking people too about like budgeting, like do you, like, when you know you want a full body baby, do you start like putting money to the side, you know, saving up, selling parts of your collection that you can live without to get money in line and sitting there and holding it? Or do you just wait until you see something and then you're like in a panic and saying, oh, I need to buy this, and trying to figure it out? A lot of people say that they plan for it, but I think, honestly, I think as a whole, I think a lot of people actually just buy on impulse. Women, typically, we tend to shop on impulse. Anyway, we are impulse shoppers. That's been the belief for years, and I still believe that is so. But for me, I feel like I do so much better if I plan for a purchase, because I'm able to comfortably get what I want and not have any type of buyer's remorse or feel the strain financially, the stress of wanting to do it. Being that these dolls are not a necessity, it is definitely like just a privilege to be able to have these dolls in our collections, whether it's reborn, silicone, whether it's a $300 doll to, you know, the thousands of dollar dolls. It's something that we don't have to have. It's something that we want. So when we spend our money, our hard-earned money, I feel like it's more important to really consider the investment that we're making into, you know, and get what we really want. So, sometime, you know, you're looking for perfection, and I've done that for many years, and it just keep you on a chase. Like, it just keep you wanting to, keep buying, you keep selling to buy, keep selling to buy, keep selling to buy, and that perfection never come because it doesn't exist. I've had deal breakers throughout the years, and I feel like my deal breakers have kind of changed a little bit. And I think I have different standards for different price ranges, and different mediums. So, you know, when it comes to, like, say for instance, cuddle babies with hands and feet, you know, of course the face is going to be like the most important thing. And then you want the hands and the feet to be decent. But when it comes to like partial silicones where it's full limbs, cloth body, then just the flow of the baby, you know, means a whole lot to me, and that is proportionate, just like, you know, with reborns. So I think my standards for partial is pretty much aligned with a reborn. But when it comes to full bodies, it gets a little bit more tricky for me. The main thing for me is to have the maximum amount of posability for me. It's like, I want to be able to pose that baby. I want that baby head to be able to turn. I want that baby to feel soft in my arms, because you don't have that cloth to where you can adjust the body and stuff like that. Like this baby, one of the reasons why she's just like my favorite, like she's so soft, but she's light, she's not heavy, and she feels good to touch, like, you know. So that's one of my things. Like with full bodies, I know like real babies are always in that really scrunchy position, but and we may put our babies in that position a lot, but I don't like my babies fixed in that position, simply because for clothing, posing, stuff like that, I find it a bit more awkward. Sometimes when you want to put them on certain outfits and their legs are bent up, you know, it's just harder for like sleepers and stuff like that for me. So, and also like posing, you're limited. You have to be more creative, I would say, with posing. But just them laying and sitting in like car seats and the beds and all, absolutely gorgeous. Put them on a boppy, you're good. So I don't mind having those babies in my collection, but it's not my main go-to. Another thing for me is I really don't like extreme facial expressions, because they're stuck like that and you can't change it. It's okay, like I said, you know, when I had the crier, like if I have a crier cuddle or something like that, like one of or whatever, but like when it comes to like me spending like thousands of dollars for a baby, I need that baby to have a more settled, serene face, something that's passable, that I can take out and fool people with. But if a baby has an extreme expression, like it's about to cry or it's about to yawn or something like that, people expect movement. So imagine being, you know, seeing a baby just like outside. No. I'd be like, what is going on? Like, it's like the baby is, you know, died and stayed in that position. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, no. So in my nursery, having a baby, in a, you know, crib or a rocker or something like that, and they stuck like that, I feel like that's fine. Because, you know, I like to see different expressions sometime in my nursery, because, you know, walking around, it just kind of give you a chuckle, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna spend top dollar for it. So that's me personally, just my personal opinion. I don't collect like alternative babies like dragons and stuff like that. I do say that I would love to have a monkey one day. Not as much as I used to. Avatar, I do love avatars. I've always wanted a silicone avatar, but when the whole baby clone, whatever it is, came out, and that whole thing, it just kind of ruined it. And they honestly, to date, I still feel like they have the best avatar. I'm just saying they do. But because of all the controversy and all that and stuff, I just never got one. But I'll be honest, I was gonna buy one from someone that had one prior to us knowing all that stuff. And I was gonna buy one, you know, second market from them. I will be honest and say that. But I don't know what happened and why I didn't end up. Oh, I ended up buying another baby, silicone baby from them at the time. So that, you know, but other than that, like, I don't knock people that collect alternative babies and stuff like that. I'm just saying that's not my thing. So, you know, we all collect for all different reasons. We've said that 1,000 times. You just kind of gotta, you know, do what makes you happy and what you enjoy with your money, because this stuff ain't cheap. Like, it is not cheap. It is not cheap for us to paint the baby. It's not cheap for us to buy babies when we're just buyers. It's just not cheap. There's no way to be in this hobby and be cheap. I mean, you can get a baby that what someone might consider cheap. You can spend $200 on a reborn, and I'm not saying that that reborn might not be nice. It just may not have the realism in it that some of the more expensive ones would be and stuff. And again, you make luck up. So, and get one that's, you know, $200 and look like prototype quality. I'm not gonna just say that that can't happen, because I have gotten a reborn from another artist that was selling it, and I think I paid under $500 for it, and it was like prototype quality. So I mean, it's possible to get those, you know, you know, luck up on those type of deals. So I'm not gonna say that. Your pamper came off. I just realized a little pamper, look, a little hanging. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? You trying to pee pee on mommy? That's what you're trying to do? Little self. But yeah. So that's it. It's just a long ramble. I miss sitting down, having long chats. Trying to do shorter videos for you guys. So it's just quick for you guys to like catch, you know, or whatever. But sometimes I just sit down and I just get to talking, and I'm just like, I'm trying to see the time. Like, if you see me leaning in, I'm trying to see like where I'm at on time. And then it's like, girl, you've been just sitting here talking for all this time. Like, what? So anyway, I'll see you guys later. I wish everybody, you know, peace, happiness, health, prosperity. Yeah, all of that. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, that was when I was supposed to click off, right? No, I gotta lean up. This is the real world.